Has wondered who killed 15-year-old Melissa Simmons, and to this day, fears of who may have been behind it remain. Today in Scottville, Mason County, much is the same. Storefronts surrounded by farmland, a little more than 1,000 people live here. Melissa Simmons was one of them. Albert Simmons remembers his daughter well.
Proud. She got good school marks, and she'd go to the school dances, hang with some of them school friends.
And one night in 1993, Simmons was supposed to be meeting up with one of her friends. Her father says he was out of town, but insists his daughter had a curfew.
I told her to be in the home by 9, 10, 11 o'clock, and be careful of some of the people she was running around with.
Investigators say after Simmons left her home in this Scottville neighborhood, she never made it to her friend's home. A search was soon underway, but ultimately her parents' worst fears would come true. About a week and a half later, police say they discovered Melissa Simmons' body near this river. About 6 miles away from her home, they say because her body had been in the elements for so many days, they had to identify her by the jewelry she was still wearing. Investigators determined Simmons had been murdered. Dozens have been interviewed since, friends and relatives, even Simmons' father, who says he passed a lie detector test. Sheriff Kim Cole says it's still an open investigation and seems to rule out any of Simmons' friends as suspects.
I would have thought if it was a classmate, something would have leaked out and it would have made its way back to us.
The I-Team has since learned investigators are looking into accused serial killer Jeffrey Willis, currently facing multiple murder charges in Muskegon County. Willis, who was in his early 20s at the time, once lived near Scottville. So far, no evidence points to Willis, but investigators are still looking into it. If you have any information on the death of Melissa Simmons, you're encouraged to contact the Mason County Sheriff's Office. Investigators say they're confident as more time goes by, some might be encouraged to speak out and bring them one step closer to finding